everyone, I'm Jordan from Siena, and I'm here to help you crush your next college fair. I know it can feel overwhelming with so many colleges, so little time, and all those brochures. But don't worry, I've got you covered. So let's dive into how you can make the most of your time at a college fair. Tip number 1, do your research before you go. Trust me, walking in without a plan is not the move. Take some time to check out the list of colleges that'll be at the fair. That way you can then look up their programs, campus life, and anything else that matters to you. Make a short list of the schools that you're really interested in. That way you can spend more time talking to the reps who can help you figure out if the school's the right fit. Oh, and while you're at it, create a plan. Know which booths you want to hit first. Prioritize your top choices, but also leave some room to explore schools you didn't even consider before. You might be surprised by what you find. Tip number 2, create a list of questions ahead of time. You don't want to waste your time asking things you can easily find on the college's website or a brochure, like admission requirements or application deadlines. Instead, dig deeper. Ask questions like, what opportunities are there for freshmen to get involved in research? Or how does the college support students during internship searches? Or even, can you tell me about a student who recently graduated and what they're doing now? These types of questions show you're thinking about the bigger picture and the want to understand what makes each school unique. And speaking of questions, remember to take notes. You'll be talking to a lot of schools, and it's easy to mix them up. So jot down the key points from each conversation. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later when you're trying to remember which school had that awesome internship program or the campus vibe you loved. If it's easier, record a quick voice note between tables. Tip number 3, have a game plan. When you get to the fair, it can be tempting to just grab free stuff and bounce. But if you're serious about finding the right college, have a strategy. Hit up your top schools first, then explore some you might not know much about, but you're curious about. You never know, your dream school could be one you hadn't even considered. Tip number 4, gather materials like a pro. This is your chance to collect all the info you need and maybe score some cool swag along the way. Grab brochures, flyers, and view books from the schools you're interested in. These will help you compare colleges later. But don't just focus on the freebies, business cards are gold. They give you a direct contact for follow-up questions. And hey, who doesn't love a good pen or stress ball? Tip number 5, take breaks. College fairs can be a lot, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with stepping outside or finding a quiet corner to gather your thoughts and refocus. Use that time to review your notes, check off schools you visited, and plan your next moves. And tip 6, follow up. After the fair, don't just toss those business cards and brochures in a drawer. Send a quick email to the reps from your top schools, thanking them for their time and asking any follow-up questions. This keeps you on the radar and shows that you're serious about your future. So there you have it, 6 tips to help you own your next college fair. Remember, this is your chance to learn about the places that could be your home for the next 4 years. Go in with a plan, ask the right questions, gather materials, and don't forget to follow up. You got this. Good luck and enjoy the journey.